It's a Holger.
Yes, yes, yes.
You gonna come and drink mead after?
I will.
We'll see you soon. Okay, I'll turn this. My gimbal's a little crooked, but we'll be okay. Look! So sorry for the late thing. I had a thumbnail mix-up. I have a lot of excuses. Doesn't really matter, but I'm here now. And today we have mead from the Nalbinding Festival that they gave us. 3 different kinds of mead. So Karl's gonna bring those out later, and we invited the other Vikings to come and taste it since I can't drink it all. Are you gonna come and join us for Audra's non-alcoholic beer? They can't hear you, but they can see you. Show me. There you go. Greg's in.
I'm coming back.
Are you coming too? Yeah, he's got a cup too. Gonzalo's got one. I have to get closer. You're going to have some mead? It's Danish mead. We're not allowed to admit that we like Danes in Norway, but I see you've got your cup ready.
We might. We've never been readier. Here comes Karl with it.
Yep, he's carrying it. Yeah, it's a big box. I'll have to show him. Let's see. How to smuggle in modern items in a Viking village? You use a box made of coconut shells. It's so bad, but it does. It's not obvious. It's a powerful. The coconut shell box. No one will ever know. Should we sit? Do you know a good place to sit?
My butt, yes.
On your butt. We could maybe. Well, I was gonna sit there, but it's looking
We
kind
can
of
sit
dry.
there. I could start a fire if you want to.
It might be too dark under there, but we have.
I think it starts a fire.
Yeah. We can sit under by the fire. Beautiful weather, but let's do it. Okay. And the stinging nettles are reaching annoying length. So we're going to be plant dyeing yarn either this week or soon this weekend. I am to plant dye some yarn.
I'm gonna get some
So,
wood.
yep. Okay. And I'll put down and we'll do a little. Karl, can you fix this? I need you to put the leg back on and stand it up there so that it doesn't, so I can put this down. I went to pick it up and the leg fell off. It's hard to be a Viking.
This is slightly fucked, so I don't know if anybody should be sitting on it.
No, it's the usually one in my house. The other leg is popping off. I just need it as a YouTube stand here. And we have Jose over here building a fire.
Hi.
Or burning axes, one or the other.
Yeah.
Are you going to join us for mead tasting today?
Yes.
Danish mead tasting?
Yeah.
We're almost allowed to admit that we like it in Norway.
Unless Roger is nearby, yes.
Yeah. Droger says, I like mead, but it's Danish. No, no, no. Let's see if I do it like... Will that stay? Somehow to... I can go off the edges as long as it doesn't fall over. That's okay as long as nobody drunk bumps into it. If it stays? Okay, then we can do this. Because the camera, the volume only works from this direction for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
So,
I
but,
hope don't fall down.
nah, it'll be fine. If it does, we'll just blame you. If the chair falls down. Okay, so I'll show needle binding in the wool. You have to do the needle binding part first. Or reindeer fur. Okay, so I'm still the same stitch that I showed yesterday with, or last week with York F2. No, York F1 with a plated edge that somebody had done backwards, or I had a video that was posted backwards. So this is what it looks. Anne Rose says, I see, Karl, did he survive the Belgian beer hoof?
Now.
Well, yes. But I'm still suffering some consequences from it.
Yeah, tell him what happened, Karl. What happens when Karl drinks too much Belgian beer?
Karl can't remember that PIN code for your phone. And then I can't remember that I can't remember it. So I keep punching until I can't use my phone anymore.
So Karl has been locked out of his phone for a week.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Why do we keep selling this?
We just brought that beer. Did you shake it up when you brought it here?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, so he's already tapped into the Norwegian beer.
Yeah, I'm buying the local one because
Yeah.
every time I have a customer in the shop, they ask me to recommend something. And the only thing I can recommend is Hulk.
Look. Here, I can
Hold
show
on.
it.
No, that's a good one.
Oh, that's the good one. So he's gonna try some different beer. Anyway, so
The
I
only
invited
one I can recommend is this one because that was the first one I tasted.
that
I
one.
tasted all of them, but
Pronounce
they
it.
all in the same night.
How do you say that? Look,
Look.
look. Anyway, but that's not the one you're trying today. But that's one of the ones that we have in the store here in our shop. No, he's already.
No, but this is Norwegian strength. This is not Belgian.
No. So, but you know you're gonna drink Gunlard. Okay, I have to show, and then I'll show the needle binding here. What he's doing. My gimbal is being really funny. It might be on its last leg. What stitch are you working on today? Today is gonna be York F. The same one that we did last time, but you can see what it looks like. There you go, Karl. You can show them the other one that you're drinking there.
Oh.
The Gunlard.
It's,
This is Bermlo, or
yeah.
local, the kind of local beer. Yeah. You want to see how you like it since we're starting you off now? You haven't tried that
I
one?
have to taste it first, and if it turns out to be horrible, we are not really doing alcohol commercials in Norway.
No,
so
we're not. But I bribed
it,
we have a lot of Vikings today because I bribed them all with Danish mead.
Yeah. And if I end up disliking this, let's just try it and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have to show a stitch. I promised Max needle binding.
Because there is no key to the padlock on the freeman on the chieftain.
What do you think?
Okay.
You gonna live?
It's
Okay.
good.
Score 1 for Norway. Carl's happy. Okay. Needle binding. We're gonna look at needle binding. I promised Max. So Max, it's not a new stitch, but I wanted to flip. There we go. Okay. First, I have a good story because yarn. Yeah. Yeah. Hold på mig nu. They're live. Okay. So I have. Oops, chapstick. We don't look at that. I can set this down nicely. One of my favorite yarns is I didn't bring the tag, which is stupid, and I reballed it. But this is Sulka by Mirasol. It's actually Peruvian yarn, and it's 60% merino wool, 20% alpaca, and 20% silk. I love this stuff, but this has been discontinued probably 8 to 10 years ago now. But I get a little message on fin.no, which is Norwegian eBay. And anytime Sulka comes up, I get an email. So I found
Fiddling with yarn.
called Nalbinding.
Garn fiddling is verboten.
Oh my God, take your dad jokes out of here, Anders. Okay, so we're gonna splice it. Anyway, but I'll show this real quick before we go on to the thing there. So anyway, it turns out that not only is somebody getting rid of their stash of Sulka, which is outdated yarn, and one of my favorites, but they are in Flom, which is about a 20-minute drive from here, and I pass it on the way, so I naturally went and bought 5 skeins and said, I'll be back. But I got blue. I only committed to 5 skeins because I need yarn like a hole in the head. I promised I wasn't going to buy any new yarn. The price wasn't exactly cheap, but it wasn't more expensive than it normally was.
By your daughters to not allow you to buy new yarn.
I know.
You've broken my word.
So prolapse in my neck, and I'm going to try to make a... I'm still going to make some hats out of it. No, but it makes... yeah, that was
I
stupid.
want someone else to give my word on something like this.
Carl just asked asked Greg if he was dumb enough to give his word on that.
More influence on her than you do. And I would never try something that dumb.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Karl. What did you say? Say it again.
I told him that I think I have a lot more influence on you than he does, and I would never try to do something that dumb.
To say that my kids won't.
To try to stop you from buying yarn.
That would be stupid. No, that was a prerequisite. If you want to be with me, you're going to have to tolerate my yarn addiction. So there we go. Got yarn. But I wanted to do something other than Oslo, but then I thought I kind of like the idea of York F1 with a plated edge. That was that one video. So I wanted to work it. This is the back side. And this is the front side. But I forgot that York, even if it is with a plated edge, it still has a tendency to twist up on itself. So I had to steam block it in order to get it lay flat so you could see what the stitches look like. But I do like this edge. It really looks like a braided edge on this one now. You also got yarn with you from Denmark. Did you finish the hat? Hell no, my arms are hurting me. I'm not even supposed to be doing this, but it's yarn. So, no, Maria had a needle binding contest, a speed needle binding competition, and I actually bowed out of it. I said, no, I can't do it. Not only was I afraid to lose, and it was much easier to be too chicken to play. No, but actually because of the prolapse in my neck, I couldn't do it, and so I buy yarn, or go and get yarn from her, and then I naturally have to test it. But so I made a little swatch. That was the one I showed last week, and now I have to test this one as well. I picked it up last night. So, F1.
Now telling your YouTube audience that it was your good judgment that stopped you from taking part in the speed needle binding.
Yeah, it was my good judgment to stop me from taking part in a speed needle binding contest. Yeah, actually, Karl did stop me. He said you shouldn't do it, and he tried to. So I didn't, but it didn't keep me off of needle binding completely. But anyway, so F1. Then York is one old one. The last two loops towards you. But I'm going over this one and not under it, so plated edge. And pull through. And this is the one that the guy was doing in a video on backwards that somebody filmed and put on the needle binding group. Let's see, I had an increase, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So there, but I thought this was kind of dickish because this yarn keeps wanting to get in the way. So I started doing it this way. I did it that way, through those two, and then go under. I found that was easier. It's almost like a Danish stitch approach to it.
It's not horrible. I don't think I'll be buying any more of this.
Your Norwegian beer wasn't horrible, but you don't think you're going to be buying any more of this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he bought one from our shop.
I decided that
So,
is asked, I always look at
1,
this one.
2,
Because this
or-
is the only one I kind of remember the size of.
1, 2.
Because I drank all of them on the same day, more or less.
Okay.
And I was pretty
But this person, I'll do one more stitch.
at the end.
I have to count. 2, 3.
Oh dear.
This one's the increase.
I installed the VPN on my computer, so we can now see the PBS thing.
Oh, yeah.
But I am having an enormous problem seeing the HBO thing because
Like that.
HBO Nordic is
Okay.
very obviously not in America. So
I don't know if they can hear you, but you're going to have to talk about that one in a minute, because if it's out and posted, then we can talk about it. There was another filming in here, the village, that we can reveal. Not the Conan one.
we probably should watch it first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, make sure it's good. No.
Exactly.
Okay, but anyway, it turns out it's on PBS in the United States, which is public broadcast system, so.
PBS is not that one. That's the American one, the people of the north.
Yeah. Yeah, no, never mind. I'll tell you in a minute. Anyway, so this was F1, but done from the backside is how he was doing it. So going this way. And did it in 2 movements.
Okay. Okay.
Cut it on that finger, I think it was. And then went this way through the end 2 stitches. Ah, we got Holger here. We're going to have to ask him about slave trading and monk burning. So we did it like that, which is the exact same thing as what I just did, but did it backwards.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I don't like that my stitches won't match up in
3. Nice.
my gauge. Yeah, we got more Germans this year. And one of them I saw Holger approves. He's already cut up. So it was like this way, F1.
I see the other 2.
Yep. Let's see. I'm getting so much reindeer fur caught in this now. This was not the best location for this.
Burn so we can get the axe head.
Yes.
You need more slate sheets like
Okay.
this.
It was something like that. Anyway, this feels so weird. But it worked, and then going
Oh, okay. I don't think I can get much
2.
here because this is just what broke off of here.
That's how we did it.
Sorry.
Anyway, but I have to do it this way. Because this is going to bug me that it's not the same
Being boss.
gauge. So 1. And then these 2 on the end. And then the braided edge. There we go. So Max, it wasn't a new stitch, but I wanted to show you what it looked like because I actually kind of like the braided edge on it. So there you go, York F1 with a braided edge. All right, so this is going to be a bit of a bit of an alcoholic episode, but not really. Actually, it's more or less we got Vikings. I got more Vikings coming. Pretty much almost every employee in the village, I think. Let's see, down, 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 virtually. Gauge! I like that. Charlotte says, but first we'll catch up on chat, and then you got to say hi. There goes. Nella says, mostly York stitches are from Catholic burial hats, but similar structure can be found from South America too. I did not know that, actually. But it is one of the easiest ones to do, actually, because it's like one less movement. Instead of going this way and back, you're just going this way. Fullberg. No, that one is like Mommen, but with a plated edge. I believe Corgan, but with a plated edge is Fullberg, I think. Let's see. Anyway, going back. Charlotte's here. Susan Youngman's here. Garcia's here. Audra is here. I have some news on Audra, Karl. Audra has bought you 6 new beers. She couldn't get the banana one, so she compensated with 6 beers, and the lowest percent on any of them is 6%.
Very good. And none of them contains mango. I
No, well, I don't know if there's mango. She hasn't tried it. Can't promise anything, but it's definitely Lithuanian beer. And she has a problem though because she can't send it in the mail. So you have to find someone to get to Trøndelag that she can give it to bring down here. So this is, if you want the beer badly enough, you will find a way to make it happen.
Well, we know a guy who has absolutely no vacation days left.
Oh, there you go.
Occasionally go to Trøndelag.
Yeah. So there you go. So we will find a way. Kiwi's here. Hello. We'll catch up and then I'll pour the mead. Maria's here, so she's got to see. Maria's the one that sorted the mead. Maria and Tina and the others from down there in Denmark.
Is that new?
What? This?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it in Denmark.
Very nice. You've
That's
been
right.
after
We
one
were
of
trying
those
to
for a long
identify the
time,
metal.
haven't you?
I'm pretty sure it's not silver, but it's not magnetic. We didn't find out it was too magnetic.
No, this
Yeah.
one is magnetic.
That one was magnetic, but that one was different. Yeah, so there, and
So
it's
that
amber.
one's not silver for
But I
certain.
like it.
No,
See.
it's not super magnetic, but it's...
Nell is here
it's
and Arlene
Ferrous.
is here.
ferrous alloy of some sort.
Oh yeah, the
Actually,
heat wave.
theoretically,
So
there could be silver in it,
Canada
but
has
why
got
do that?
United States,
Why
or a good chunk of
If
it,
you're
in
first
masks
treating
and
that much,
indoors
then
this
why add
this
any
week.
silver also?
Kind
Yeah.
of a scary thing. So we hope to get the fires under control
Yes,
soon.
yes.
I woke up on yesterday morning with a message on my phone from Vestby Kommune, which is in the east, south of Oslo, closer to Sweden, that says no water usage. So I walk out. I mean, you can use a watering can if you're going to water your plants anyway, but you can't water your grass or anything. So there's my neighbor sitting out there spoiling water all over her car. So anyway, but I come over here and it's not. And I also didn't know that, but since Tuesday you're not allowed to grill over there either because of it's been so
Heat.
dry. Yeah, but we haven't had that over here in the west yet
Nope.
anyway. Although I did take Karl and make him sit by the fjord with me yesterday to cool off. It was hot. It was like 24 degrees over the mountain.
Yeah.
That's hot.
No, that's
You were
ridiculously
hot, but I wasn't. It was cloudy in Gudvangen yesterday.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, that's
was.
true. I was hot, but I was probably because I was in the office. most of the time.
That's the point. It wasn't as hot here yesterday as it has been, but it was still hot for me.
And the orange projects. Okay, so Garcia painted a bit of orange into a painting of mine, and now an exhibition is in one of the oldest castles in Holland. Oh, how cool. And Anne Moreau is here, and Heidi Lisette is here. Heidi Lisette might know somebody that can arrange, because she's related to the one that has probably no more vacation days. So maybe they can fit that. Let's see. Catching up. Sunny Denmark. Maria's here. Torben's here. Sorry I'm late. We had an ice cream incident. Torben has 2 kids now. One more than he had 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know.
There's only
okay.
one of them who eats ice cream, if I'm...
Oh, they're never too young. Just ask my in-laws. But yep, I did get the yarn with me from Denmark that Maria had, and that's the reason why orange is the color of the month. So I had an excuse to work on it. And then Max was asking if there's any fragments on the York F1 with a plated edge. And that's where Nella runs in and answers because I didn't know. So it's good to have people in here that know. Torben says, next time you're at Vinmonopolet, you should buy a beer called Ivar Aasen from Skien. That would put Karl to bed early. I think you need to recuperate from last week. You're turning into a Saturday alcoholic.
Chin is... that's about halfway from where I'm from.
Yeah.
And Gudvangen, so it kind of... Oh, the overlapping circles.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing.
They also had the pink beer that made you want to throw up. The Rosa Skien.
Yes, but if I'm dumb enough to buy something with berries in it, I don't deserve any better.
Anna Taylor's here. Oh my God, you guys are all in a heat wave. Maybe it's Roadman. No, that one might be a different one. I'm talking about Stitches again.
Of all the weird places I've never been, Chin is pretty high on the list.
Okay.
They have a very old stone church. Not Viking age old, but very old. And they have this interesting geographical concept called the Kinnaklava. It's basically a mountain that is just split down the middle.
Okay.
So you have this big ravine through the mountain. And it's an island in the outer Sunnfjord area.
Okay.
So go out this fjord a little bit further north and stop before you get to my place. And there
Fair
it is.
enough.
I was gonna say, also gonna say hi to Albert is here, and I think I missed one.
I might be drinking too quickly.
Your drink. You started before we. I told everyone to come like 20 minutes in so that we could, and we're exactly at 20 minutes. So Holger and Greg want beer. Well, Holger's getting mead. So
Yes.
by the way, this is Greg. Storytelling. Greg is getting the non-alcoholic beer because he's driving.
Ah, yes, but if
Yeah.
you had seen, I
Yeah.
have come with preparations.
So you can take the non-alcoholic beer home.
No.
What?
I heard there's mead.
Oh yeah, there's mead. But this is for you. This is from Audra. This is the one because it's not.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So we thought-
That's
Just
really
like
nice of you, thank you.
Sure that this is the non-alcoholic one, so we don't end up
Yeah, no.
playing host to him all night.
Yeah.
I'm
camera's
pretty
a
sure
little
it
high.
is.
Okay.
You can always
I
ask
see nothing
Audra.
about.
No, it was 0%.
Does this mean that you can recycle the bottle, or that I should turn it upside down rapidly?
No, you do not turn it upside down rapidly. That says recycle the bottle.
Okay.
Uh,
Can I help you with something on Salo?
I'm good, I'm good.
I believe this
I'm
is
just getting the old brother.
this one's alcohol free, I believe, right? The kvass. I believe so, anyway. Because there's nowhere anywhere that it says percentage. So if not, you can sleep in the textile house tonight. Okay, so Karl gets to try your beer. Hi! I have mead from Denmark. Okay, and this is Holger, by the way. Holger is there, sorry, according to the camera. Holger buys and sells slaves, preferably with long hair and braids. Young, fresh, well-shaped.
Yes.
Yes? Have you caught? You've already caught one and she's from Germany.
Unspoiled.
Unspoiled? Can you
Yes,
tell?
yes.
While he's examining the beer and I get the mead ready, can you tell a little bit about your slave trading business? I missed you.
It is a blooming business with future.
With huge?
See?
Huge investments.
I'm sorry, we have to do this. Huge investments.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is.
And you caught one German already today.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
yes. I'm a busy man.
Over in the background there, we have Gonzalo. Wave.
Hey guys, sorry about the noise.
Sorry for the noise. You're from Argentina? Were you Argentina?
I
Yeah.
must
Yeah.
Hey, don't say
compliment
it
you
like
on
that.
how quickly
Nobody's
you move,
perfect,
Holger.
okay?
Argentina? Where you say your L's different shit? And then we have Jose over there from Spain. Holger's from Germany, by the way. Greg's from England. I'm from the United States. And Karl
By the way,
is
if I
almost...
may, his name is Jose, not
Jose.
Jose.
It's Jose.
He's Jose after 12.
So the Spanish-speaking are hard at work building a fire, and the rest are sitting around here waiting to be fed alcohol. Okay.
Yeah.
You have to bring up the mead.
I just have to give Holger a compliment
Yeah?
because on the 7th we got a new German girl coming here. She started working on the 8th, and on the 9th she had one of Holger's slave collars around her neck. So he's very effective.
Yes, yes.
And how did it fit? How did it fit the sleeve,
Perfect. Because of course,
the collar? Oh, I'm having issues with this table there. There it goes. Now it's staying.
for proper business you need proper equipment.
For proper business, you need proper equipment, and you didn't bring it to show your neck collar. Oh, we'll have to see that later. We're gonna have to
Why
go
do you
in.
think he's covering for others 2 days a week? He wants to be able to make slave collars, of course.
Yeah.
To make more slave collars in the blacksmithing. Okay, I have to show what we got, or what Marie got us, I should say. We
Do you
came
want
back
me
with.
to try to pronounce this in Danish?
Absolutely, pronounce it. I know you just have to find some way to make this thing. So obviously, Karl's fluent in Danish.
I don't think I was that far off, but
Skovbarmjord, which is skogsbarmjord, which is wild berries.
I seem to remember that this was the best one.
That was the one you liked the most?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
It was a crapshoot which one we would get. Okay, I'll put this one here.
Talk so much. Open.
Yes, don't talk so much and open it. There you go, Holger. Have at it.
Sorry, I'm having out this
I'm
one.
a man of
Okay.
the
We
woods.
also have Kirsbärmjölk. Oh,
Kirsebärmjord, which is Kirsebärmjord, which is cherry
Cherry
mead. Cherry mead is, what did you say, Holger? What was cherry mead for?
Women's drink.
It's a women's drink. Okay, you guys are, okay.
It is.
How do you like the wild berry mead? I assume we see you on there. You like it? I thought they were all pretty good. I only tried 3 different kinds though. The apple one was my favorite. That one we don't have with us, but I shouldn't be drinking this. Yeah? That's about how much I had when I tasted it. How do you like it, Greg?
Well, let me put it like this.
Yeah?
I have a bottle.
You're taking some home?
I'm taking home.
Okay, what are you gonna do about the other 2 varieties we brought with?
Sky dummy.
You
I'll have
realize that's a
work
lot.
that
That's
out.
a pretty hefty percent, by the way, of alcohol in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm not
Yeah.
drinking it now.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm not going to be drinking much of it later
Yeah.
today. But tomorrow I'm off on Monday, so...
There you go, so then you can have it.
God, this is...
Spanish are multiplying.
Spanish are multiplying. Oh my God, Tamara's here too.
Oh my God, this is so nice. Hello! All right.
Did you bring a glass to have mead?
No.
No.
Of course you did.
Yeah. There you. She did. She's. Okay, the Spanish speaking now outnumber everyone else.
So now you know how it feels.
Yep.
That is good stuff. This is very good
Tamara's
stuff.
not a Viking because she's working in the shop. She had the day off, but we brought her back anyway.
Tamara is a Viking, kind of. She's part of the house band.
She is. She's
Try
been-
that to
she's
start
started
with and
to
have
get
some more afterwards.
Did you bring your
Skål!
job? Skål!
Skål!
What do you say in Spanish?
Salud!
Salud.
Salute!
So sorry.
Okay.
My Joe harp? No.
Did you bring? Oh, we'll have to bring that too. Next time you bring music. This thing sucks. I need to find a new way to support the hate. What do you think? This one is wild berry mead.
It's amazing.
They
It really is.
It's like
Maria
a
and
lollipop.
Maria and Tina had sent it off with us from the Needlebinding Festival in Jarnaldersby. So yeah, okay.
We
Thank
couldn't
you very
buy
much.
anything on tax-free because they sent with us so much alcohol.
No, we couldn't. No, that's true. Here, if you take this.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you're handling it.
No, I'm putting
It
this
might
down
not
because
come
this is
back.
falling down.
That's just not
No, we're
working.
gonna watch you make a fire.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Like,
it.
the most
I
important
can
thing,
take
it's the prep.
A Joe harp.
It's the prep.
Yeah, take your time. Use as much as you need for it.
Should
We
I
need some
bring one
fire
of the stained
starters.
glass Joe harps?
Sure. You can play music for us.
Oh,
Okay.
Tommy, please.
Yes. Pay no attention to his shoes. We do allow modern shoes.
Talking about my Viking shoes, I bought them in Norway.
Yeah, no, but we allow modern ones as long as they're subtle and they're plain like yours is.
And we are also fondling a gimbal and bottles. So
Yeah, we are closed for the evening.
Think of that.
Yeah.
This does definitely not taste alcoholic, but it also tastes really nice, and I don't like beer.
Oh, you didn't get the the beer. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're drinking the outer beer. What do you think?
I like it, and I don't like beer, but I like this.
There you go, Audra. Score 1 for Greg. And she brought that when she was here last time for the rune course.
That's really nice.
And so Karl thought since everybody's giving him alcohol, we needed to give you the non-alcoholic one since you can finally participate.
Really appreciate it, and thank you, because this is nice.
Don't thank me, thank Audra.
Thank you, Aldra. Well, I'm thanking Karl as well, because he gave it to me from Aldra, so I'm thanking
Yeah.
both of you.
Okay.
Is that beer, that Danish beer, the potion of truth?
no,
Lithuanian.
No.
This is
Well,
the
we're not gonna tell him
non-alcoholic
that.
version.
Okay, you have a really interesting way of building a fire. I have
Yeah.
to-
The thing is
document this.
oxygen. We need as much oxygen as.
But I build a house. You're
Firewood.
doing some. I don't know. You got like a base going on there and a bird's nest.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. This is the
So
Argentinian
ideally-
way of building a fire. I need to see this.
That's
So gonna be going to-
one thing that happens every time somebody makes a fire in a Viking village. You have one guy making the fire and 5 guys thinking, I could have done it better.
That is so true. Painfully true.
I'm gonna turn this around and then watch it from here so I can.
Yeah. Go for it.
You like the mead, yeah?
Yeah.
It's really good, isn't
Oops, sorry. Spain approves. Ah,
Do you want to chop up?
my gimbal is messing up. Hang on a minute. I'm going to realign the gimbal. Look away.
Here you go. You know, I'm just giving
Let's
away
see.
Karl and Karen's
Okay, it's gonna
mead,
shake a
so,
second.
Why,
There,
you
okay.
don't drink?
Now I can catch up on chat
Karl
here.
will be drinking it later. Karen can't drink it. It's
Yeah, I'm allergic to it. I had the apple wine that I thought I could handle last week. I had a shot glass of it and I ended up with a headache, but it was not a migraine, so I was happy. But that was the end of the one wine I thought I could drink. Let's see. So everybody's dying in the heat. Ashley made it, or Lindsay made it, I mean. Let's see. See you all next week, says Arlene. She has to take her grandsons to the park. Have a good time out. Torben's got bees, honey, mead, Torben's going to be the new mead maker.
Yeah.
Good man, Torben.
Good man, Torben. Anna Taylor says I will be doing the run with the roosters. Oh, we did that this morning. 4.5. Yeah, it's a 4.5 mile run. They start at first light before sunrise, so a 5 a.m. start. Summer heat is why Arizona doesn't observe daylight savings.
Come on.
Okay, you did not see the modern device that Greg just used.
It's going. It's going.
It's lit.
It's going.
There you go. After hours cheating. It's a TP fire. We're all going to be smoked out soon, though.
One
Whew.
person who has a lighter who does not smoke in this village.
Yeah.
Could I borrow it one more time?
Of course.
I'm gonna light it underneath.
Just so you know, you're being judged if this thing goes out.
Stop now. By Murphy law, this should not light.
No,
I'm being filmed.
it's right. It shouldn't be. Sorry, get that beer in the. Can you put that in the basket?
Greg.
You're welcome.
Oh man, really a lighter? That was epic. I'm like,
Oops.
where am I gonna get?
Carl, you
got
gotta move your bottle. Greg, you move the Sprite bottle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's working. I have not seen a fire built like that on top of planks. I like it. I've always built it on top of other coals and then built like
That's not
a
a
log
bad
house
idea.
out around it.
That's not a bad idea. It's just you don't find coal in the forest.
You're being way too cooperative. I need you to be more defensive. Going, no, woman, that's how you make it in the north. You silly.
Yeah, you really need to be. You're not getting the idea of this properly, my friend. You need to be
Yeah.
insulting to a Karen.
You have to be insulting. Yes, that's how we do it in here.
Carl, how do you ask Karen for a drink?
I tell you to come
see.
up with 2 negative words I've never used on her before.
If he now flips up a zip.
Literally impossible because I called her everything under the sun.
Lindsay says they are right. Prep is so important for fire.
Yeah, right.
Max is using the Dolby stitch in the round starts. That's right. How is that turning out? I like it. I have to use like, I don't know, almost 20 stitches to get it to go in a circle with Dolby, but I love that one. It looks like, it reminds me of little hoof prints because of the 2 dots in the middle that goes through. I would do Dolby on that, but that yarn is way too thick for Dolby.
Greg.
I did it
remove
before,
that
which is really
before it
thick.
gets too hot.
This thing? Yeah.
Maria says Scoof's bar is, she would call it more of a forest fruit. I think that's a better definition. I was calling it wild berries.
Forest fruit, Scotch bar, yeah.
Can you imagine doing a 4.5 mile run in Arizona? Even in the morning, I wouldn't do that. You're nuts.
I'm just hearing the words 4.5 mile run. What the
Yeah, and
fuck?
Phoenix gets so
No,
hot.
no. It's just 4.5 mile run. No.
I don't know if you can hear him too well with the front microphone, but he's freaking out.
Yeah, I understand.
4.5 mile walk, maybe.
Yeah.
Run, no chance.
Yeah.
Not happening.
All those beautiful needles are getting burned. I like it because they look like needle blanks in there.
Perdón, Jo, ¿qué dices?
But 8 miles is like what?
Sí, mi amor.
4 miles. It was 4 miles inside.
Yeah.
So it's 8 kilometers.
Yeah.
And it's about 6 kilometers from here and back to Viking.
We have more Vikings. There's a female that's unfortunately sitting next to Holger. That was not a smart move. Who are you?
I'm Louisa, and I used to be a slave, but he freed me this morning. You took her off the neck collar.
I'm sorry?
Okay, Louisa, how did you earn your freedom? I want to know.
Well, I was really nice, and I made some candles for him.
Is that true, or are you just holding back?
Okay, when we say really nice, how really nice are we talking?
Not that kind of.
I don't think we've seen
Tell
it.
my business.
I made candles, and I also drank some beer with him, and I think he was really happy about that. So
fair enough.
apparently, I am afraid of by drinking beer.
Okay.
Okay, and who do you have next to you
That's a
returning
cool
from
one,
last
freedom.
year? The one of the doppelgangers. It's an Andy.
Where?
I see we have the German side of the table here. Holger,
Why am
Louis.
I in the picture? I know.
You're not. I'm pointing. It looks like I'm pointing to you, but I'm pointing to these.
Oh, I thought it was because Karl didn't tooth where I spoke German.
No. Andy, brave.
What?
You're the German-speaking Swedish.
Really?
Why?
Why?
Why? Why would you do such a thing? Have you had any of the? We're still drinking the forest fruit
Over
beer.
here.
Or the forest fruit
Forest
mead.
fruit mead.
Did you try it?
I do.
And Andy's wife,
Yes.
Sweden.
Why not? Drinking thingy.
Just can't get over how massively the German and the Spanish outnumber us.
Yeah, no, you're the only Norwegian here,
Yeah.
Karl.
Yeah, you almost qualified.
I'm almost. No, I've been here. Oh yeah, the glass. Yeah, that's Karl's pride and joy.
Explain how your game with this glass works.
Well, you try to drink until you empty all the little claws.
Snobbles, yeah. The
And then you have to turn the glass around, and when you've emptied all the claws, you just fill it again and do it all over again. It's a never-ending game.
Until they're all gone and you have to start over. Okay.
I just finished it, but skull in theory.
So we are enjoying Danish mead and we still have 2 bottles to go. You haven't had any, Jose, do you need? Jose and Gonzalo?
Oh, yeah.
And Tasher, who is on her way home, so she's no longer Viking. USA representing, that's more than the Norwegian. We have USA.
Karl, we're in the minority here.
No, because if we go Spanish speaking, English speaking, native,
Oh, no. Oh,
and
okay.
German speaking,
Okay.
we all outnumber poor,
We're all
poor
outnumbering
Karl over here is all by
goody.
himself, the only native Norwegian speaker.
Yeah, but are you calling yourself a Spanish speaker now?
No, American. Good American, Tasher's
English
American. I am
American.
American. Greg is.
Ah, bloody.
So, did you guys have any of the? Do you have any of the forest fruit mead? You guys have to have some. Where do you have the bottle?
It's empty now. I will.
It's empty now. We got 2 more bottles.
A little bit left.
There you go. So you guys got to taste that one, and then we can bring out the next one because this one over here probably needs a refill.
Karl hasn't tried any yet.
No, but Karl tried it in Denmark.
Okay.
Yep. So he got to taste it. So we brought this back to share.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
He's
guys.
also
Thank you.
but he's also more of a beer guy than a mead guy. So he's had the
I know,
mead.
but even so, I thank you very much.
Oh, that's nice that you're sincere. If you saw him last week, he should not have any more alcohol. Nothing at all. Okay, I gotta turn. Bye, Dasher.
Gotta come over and.
Until next time.
Yay.
Meet you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and. Let's see. So we have a lot of Vikings. We coaxed them all out with mead. More people. Charlotta's crying because she's not here. You have to come here, Charlotta.
Thank you for everything. Until next time, I'm going to try and come back in September for the market.
Yay! Tasha's gonna come back in September for the market. Was it Colorado you're from, by the way, or Montana?
California.
Fun. She's from California. California. Oh, never mind. It's USA.
Why did you basically try to guess 2 states where basically nobody lives?
Because I thought you. No, that's ski country.
Do I look like
I thought you said you were up there, Colorado or Montana, last. When I couldn't pronounce, when I called it Scythe, and you guys all mocked me.
I'm from Maine.
She lives in California. She's from Maine. Okay, so you're half north, half south.
Half north, half south.
Yeah.
But thank you for everything, everybody.
Yeah. See you, Tasher. Okay, that's one less American or English speaking.
Hopefully see you in September.
Anna says, I rarely run more than 30 seconds at a time. Walking wins. This is the one that's running from Arizona. I have arthritic knees, so I mostly will be walking. Good idea. I wouldn't even use arthritic because I would just walk. It will be warm before I finish, and I will be watching on the replay next week.
Trying to come
Yep.
up with a scenario where you actually need to run for 30 seconds. And the only thing I can come up with is that she's a cat owner.
Are you a cat owner?
I've been gone for 2 months.
Okay, so bring out the next one.
And then I went to Morocco.
Do you want the lager or the Kirschbär?
Let's go with lager this time. They just had their, so they rinse, they do a different one than us. This is the next one.
That not look clear and
Oh, I know the color of this thing is beautiful. So this is the lager mirrored. What does lager exactly mean?
Storage.
Storage, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Stored mirror.
For some reason, that's a very positive word when it comes to beer and mead and wine.
Okay, so we start out with Holger.
Give it to me.
Can you hand me the other bottle? I'm going to take a photo of it
Yeah.
because I want to order some of this.
Tell me if they're in shots.
Send me that.
I will. Of course I will.
It is what it is.
Of course I will.
So Holger, we need to hear it. It's what? It's.
Delightful.
That's good. That's
Oh, he
good.
knows what I
Not so
meant.
sweet.
Is it easy to be a Viking?
No, it's
Not anymore.
It's hard to be a Viking.
It is, it is.
Okay, and you like this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah,
Yeah?
it's really, really good.
I'm not sure if I've got everybody in shot. I'm getting my phone a little too close to the fire too. So I am jealous because they tasted really good. Definitely taste like honey too. I didn't try that one though. We didn't have that one in Denmark.
I need to borrow this one to test it.
We had apple, we had a blueberry one, and we had the forest berry one. I think.
we also had a
I
cherry
think we also had cherry, yeah, in Denmark.
Damn, we didn't get a blueberry? Oh.
No, but we didn't know what was in the gift bag. It was random.
Oh, yeah, fair
So,
enough.
and then Anne Moreau gave us her beer, hers to take back because she couldn't take it back to Belgium with her.
Oh, okay.
So one of them is from her. So that's why we ended up with 3 of them from.
Nice.
But we definitely knew we could find the Vikings to drink it. Tamara, did you try that one too?
No, I didn't. So we have to empty this glass first.
Andy,
Bottoms up.
may I just get a tiny shot of it so I can try?
A tiny shot
Well,
of
I've got to drive, so I'm kind of stuck.
highway to hell.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a very strong percent you're tasting.
I know.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
You sure you can take that?
So Greg,
I mean, if they
Greg?
pull me over, maybe not. Hello?
when are you going to tell us a story again?
I don't know yet.
We need more stories.
I need to think of... There was a request for stories. What was the story you requested last time, people?
Oh, you're asking me to remember far back because you don't show up enough.
I'm sorry, I've let you all down.
No, I know we did Eden's apples.
Yeah, I
We
remember
had
that one.
Karl reenacting it. He was a pretty good reenactor.
No.
And then we had... Yeah, come up with some suggestions. We also did Loki and the goat. How do you like it?
It's
Already
nice.
under the table. So
It's very nice. I think I prefer the other one,
Yeah? Yeah?
but that's not because I don't like this one, it's because I really like berries.
Yeah.
So, but it's really nice.
Oh, it's
really
good.
Lovely job, Blake.
How do you like it over there, Andy?
Yeah, not too bad.
Not too bad. You picked a good time to turn back. Did you get to have some too? Yep.
No,
So are you Swedish representing or German and Sweden as well? I didn't quite... How does Tim?
Oh, you I just tried this.
How the hell did you guys end up in Sweden?
amazing country.
Well, I know. I started out in Sweden before I came to Norway,
I
so...
just tasted the school.
alright.
Sorry, I'm
You like it?
Is this even an alcoholic beverage? This is delightful.
Famous last words when he stopped us through the
I can
door.
have this for breakfast, and I don't
Yeah?
even drink. This is so good.
Tell me
Yeah.
about it. I don't drink anything except mead and cider.
I do not drink at all, but now I
But
can't
this...
help it. What have you done to me, Karin? I thought we were
It's not me,
friends.
it's Maria's fault.
I thought we were good.
They sent it back to us from Denmark.
Cheers, Maria.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you tasted this, Karl?
I know, I did that same face when I had the apple one. I'm like,
No, I don't know.
it was so good.
It's alright.
I know so.
Yeah, they make really good mead.
Vikings.
What is the name of the...
I'll rephrase.
There is
I
a
don't
book
drink.
on that. Hand me the other bottle.
Mead only.
Yeah,
This one?
that's it. That's it.
Oh my god.
There is...
I've never had this before.
If you look at the small writing on there when it comes in at the top, you can see the
Now this with berries?
website for it, I think, if I get it to focus. There we are. It is mjordladen.dk. So MJOEDLADEN.dk.
God. I'm stunned.
So a little trick to letters. If you see that O with a 0 with a line through it, the
Red one, the one
to spell that without, if you are using an English keyboard and don't have that letter, you can type OE to make that letter. The A, or whatever, with the AE, which is also the A with 2 dots in Swedish, or the, you take type A and E right after each other to get that. And then there's the A with a circle over it, which is not on here, but you can type 2 A's, like you do in your name. Your name, Karl Ordal, is AA. Yeah, pronounces the same. Okay, I have to catch up on chat. We'll stare at the fire some more.
Vikings movie.
And happy Vikings, very happy Vikings. And this is how Vikings dress on a hot day. They sit next to a fire because next week it will be forbidden to have fire here. I'm sure of it. It's forbidden in the East Norway right now to have a fire.
Yeah, on the outside. No,
Yeah.
no.
No, but in this part it's not forbidden yet because it's still wet enough. Yeah.
I saw that.
For our land county to decide, and I don't act quickly on the any circumstances.
So, because you can see we still have some pretty green here.
Okay.
You bring what, did you say?
We need pretzels.
Oops, I gotta turn around.
I sent you a friend request and sent you a picture on Messenger.
Vikings didn't have pretzels.
Yes, they have.
He's complaining that we don't have any pretzels.
Maybe they had.
They traded them in New York.
They traded for pretzels in
I
here.
mean, according to some people I know,
Do they have
Vikings
pretzels?
made to Australia. So I mean,
All right, that's an impressive fire you got going there.
Sorry for this.
are you trying to cook?
How did you
us?
like
We
it,
just
Jose?
got rid of the
Jose,
cooking thing.
how did you like
I'm
it?
trying to summon a demon, okay?
Ah, you in the winters. That's for sure.
Oh, you don't like the heat?
No.
For dinner!
Says the guy from Stockholm.
That's why I left that.
For this reason, I go out from Spain.
Satan is winking at us.
I don't like the sun,
We're gonna have World War
the
III
rock.
here soon.
and I take with me the sun this week.
Yeah. All the reason to drink more beer. That is getting seriously hot, though.
That's why I pushed it down.
That is a bonfire. You're gonna. I wonder why the ceiling is blackened.
Gonzalo, you have sun cream?
You need sun cream.
I feel like I'm burning.
We don't need sun cream.
I am the
I
fire.
got a question in that one.
Says the man from South America.
You were born tan.
Definitely, I'm afraid
I
he's
wasn't
not.
even on the fire.
Okay, I have to turn around and read.
Yeah, have you like...
You can stare at the hot fire.
We don't have amber, that's why.
He actually did cut the height down of the fire a bit now.
Not for long.
Okay. Lindsay says she doesn't mind Greg?
Hey, what?
Lindsay doesn't mind if you repeat stories. It's just fun to listen to your stories. And we miss them. It's been a while since you've had one. See? Yep.
She's in for a treat.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
Anna says, by the way, runners have running intervals longer than their walking intervals. Ah.
I think I'll be shocked.
Oh, Karl. Look at you. Anna says, we have a cat. I run for about 30 seconds at the start, at the finish, and for photographers. I like that she runs for the photographers. I would totally do that. Actually, run and walk intervals allow for walkers to be faster and runners to recover. Runners have running intervals longer than the walking intervals. I ran after chickens today because they got out underneath the fence.
That's burning.
Maria says the Lagermjöd is just a plain mead without fruit and berries. It's light summer honey. It is brewed on.
We are Gonzalo.
They're enjoying it.
Sometimes all the wood in the fire.
And she says she's missing the apple one. She just saw her mead dealer a few days ago, but he didn't have any with him.
I really like the idea of Torben going into competition with Arild and Mirak.
Yeah, Torben can do it. We need more people to test brew mead.
Yeah, I know.
Mead.
It's like,
No, it's el anterior.
Let's see.
What's the
Catching
next
up a
one?
bit more here.
The apple one, the next one?
no.
Maria says she will gladly accept the responsibility. These pretzels are making me thirsty, says Torben.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Wow.
Also, today's Worldwide Knit in Public Day, says Lindsay. I didn't know that. Okay, well, we're not knitting in public today. Well, we're in kind of, now we're private because we're locked in, but we're locked in.
Probably inside the.
I'll just add the rest to
Well, we made a needle binder.
Because knitting
Maria
people
did
are
that.
normally so shy that I would never do that.
I'll put it over here with the others.
Yes, we would never knit in public. We insist people watch us knit in meetings. But it turns out
and
though
on
that
YouTube.
yeah, and on YouTube. But actually, there is a thing though. Some people are actually not allowing people to knit in meetings, at least in Norway, because the clacking of the needles is too much for the people that don't knit. So then they should needle bind, because not only does it have a wooden needle that's quieter than the metal. Well, they do have to make wooden needles, but you only have the one needle, so it can't clang against each other. So
Sorry, why you guys so
it's true. They made this. Your beard is doing some Rasputin sort of thing over there. Okay, we got to bring out the last one because we have 12 minutes left. Oh, they're pretty close.
I know.
So this is what happens if you offer mead. The Vikings come.
And then,
These are almost all of them are employees, by the way. We have the summer employees here now. Actually, yeah, no, everybody here is an employee.
Exactly.
Look at those guys with the mead.
But,
Cherry mead. Okay, drink it.
Finally! Cherry!
Where's Holger?
Just so you know, the Danish people made you. You made the Danish people made you very happy.
Yeah, actually, I like Danish a lot more after this evening.
Holger,
50 minutes, probably, yes.
cherry beer,
Because I
cherry
drank
mead.
beer with him yesterday.
Oh, he said it was for women. So
No.
apparently, if you like the cherry mead, according to German Holger, your estrogen levels will skyrocket.
Bring them on.
You don't drink beer with him.
It's like getting a boob job without
I did
actually
drink
having to
beer
get
with
the boob
him.
job.
Like,
What's not to love?
I also drank a beer with you.
You drink?
It's an investment. It was
Yeah.
he said they're huge
Okay, I
investments in the
understand
slaving
that.
industry.
I'm gonna go find the grill.
Are you having
No,
a
no, no,
grill?
tell me, what did you hear?
No, no, no.
Yes.
Ah, how do you like it?
Really nice.
Yeah. Here's the honey. So Tamara is the reason I'm not as stressed so much anymore because she's the shop manager. Woohoo.
Greg. Hello.
But we have to have you back one day playing with the jaw harp. In your Viking clothes because you're going Viking now.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to take my shoes off. That thing is like hot. There, Tootsie's by the fire.
Thank you.
This one doesn't even taste like meat. It's just like
What do you think?
No,
it
because I
doesn't
got
really
dry.
taste like meat.
Ah.
Like, only,
So I'm
like,
just having
there
the
was
shots
a tinge
to
of
try
meat
it.
in there,
Yeah.
and the rest is like really nice juice.
You like it? Does taste like juice. I noticed it as well.
Cherry juice, basically.
But that the lager mead, the storage mead, I'm there to turn it there so you can see more. That was the one that was actually like a base mead without the extra flavors added to it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like having the one you just had, but now with cherries in it.
So everybody's
Yeah, and
tried it?
apparently a lot of cherries because I
Everyone's
have only,
tried?
No.
like, lots of
no.
cherries.
No, 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 no.
You know where I'm going with this. So
I know.
Oh, thank you.
You have? Oh, did you drink up your non-alcoholic beer already?
I
Of
still have
course.
somebody who said yes, so yes.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know, but I guess.
I really need a
Oh, you were
practice
right. I'm so slow. I just thought the music got better. Okay, play again. You make that look sexier than Runa does. Just
Oh dear.
and we just got a whole crap ton of those in the store. Yeah.
And we have so many.
Yeah, I had to order like 50 at a time because they sell fast when she has them. They'll sit all winter, but when tomorrow shows up, they go 50.
Yeah, I was so good.
Okay, I'll stand up.
Yeah.
Like, I tried to practice, I'm not that good yet.
Yeah.
I can only do the basic though.
I only click my teeth with that thing. It's every ting.
Since today, I do not do that anymore. Maybe every like 10th time I try it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And you also play a different tune than Runa.
Ja, som jag sa.
Yeah, everyone has a different tune.
Yeah, no, I mean like a different melody as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, he does that. So if that's why you do it more sexy than he does, because he just is getting to the end of the finish line, and you're like making love to the instrument.
he's like,
Yeah, not for children, by the way. It is age restricted. We'll check. So now I gotta find another stitch to do next week, Max. What do you think? I'm asking you because you are always the most interested in stitches. But I do have some thinner yarn too.
It's really cute.
We got a whole bunch of new colors for the embroidery wool. I'm super excited about that. And Louisa has been pricing it all day long.
Yeah.
Holger, cherry. Have to turn.
the other
Yeah.
day we met the Spanish version of Holger, and he was El Holguero.
El Holguero.
Oh wow, because I have what they call again, like the
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Did I tell you about the anti-holger?
That's Holger's version in Spanish.
and all the pieces.
Have I told you? No.
Originally from
I haven't told you about the anti-holger.
maybe one
What?
The anti-holger. We met him. He was from Sweden. He says, no. It's easy to be a Viking. I am a man of no results.
molding thingies on leather to actually be able to wear the shoulders. And I forgot my leather at home.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's a bit of a problem.
yeah. So my
So
mum
Holger,
just
one of
sent
these
the
days
leather
I'm going to have to
me,
interview
so
about the
I can
slave
actually make
industry with a little
and
less
I
mead.
will be able to wear the shoulders.
Can I do that? Maybe next week on Saturday if you're here?
Actually,
Maybe.
I'm a busy
everything by
man.
hand.
Oh, but I will find you.
make
I'm a woman
some
of results.
them, like, all those thingies where you can
Okay,
cut.
turn again and
I
read.
actually do these for prints.
Yes.
But I did it for that.
Yeah.
So I
Now they got the
cut
grill
out.
going on there, so it looks like it's getting about dinner time. Okay, let's see. I
With
have to
the
catch
hammer,
up.
like hammer on it like crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing was,
Max says, in a little bit I can stop by my local Joanne Fabrics or Goodwill to see if there's any more yarn I can use for Nalbinding. What do you like to get with you have to tell, what do you like to get? Obviously, I like old wool.
there was some
For some reason, if it's been up in the attic, old wool is really, really nice to needle bind with it. Maybe it's because it's more felty. But this is one of my favorites, but I swear to God they haven't produced this yarn in 8 to 10 years. But I like that it's thick so it goes so fast. Let's see, Lily is here. Hi, Lily. She says, you can summon Viking by coffee smell too. All right, I gotta ask that one. Okay, so we found out that if we show mead, that summons the Vikings really fast. Vikings show up fast when there's mead. There's a question: does coffee get you guys to come out here just as fast?
Coffee gets me to disappear.
Coffee gets you to disappear.
You get a lot. You get Vikings with coffee, but you get the old ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be me.
We've
Damn.
actually worked out.
Greater those guys.
Me, I would come call.
Yeah, but we worked it out the other day between Albert and Lawrence and Meryl and myself
Yeah.
and all the others who were here of that age bracket.
Yeah.
None of us drink coffee.
You did not grow up watching Friends in the 90s, apparently.
Of course I did, but I still don't drink coffee.
Oh my God, no, you're supposed to be like Starbucks generation.
Yeah, I can't stand the taste of coffee. I've watched every episode of Friends about 20 times. I know the series back to forth. I will not drink coffee.
I don't know who the hell you are. I'm gonna turn her. You drink?
You might
You know?
I actually can't drink it. I love it.
No, she can't drink coffee.
Your average Fresky that has watched every episode of
That's okay. Don't worry about that.
You get what?
the next generation
Oh!
16 times.
Arthritis from the coffee?
Yeah, well, I've done
I don't. Maybe that's probably why my.
the whole thing.
Starts racing like crazy.
Oh well, your heart will start racing if you have coffee.
I need to stress. I watched it voluntarily.
No, I have to have it with-
probably 5 times.
I dropped dead.
My mother
Okay, I gotta turn this so they can hear you better.
Every single
So yeah, no.
day.
Remember that you thought I was
Not my
talking
choice.
super fast and jittery today? That's when I was talking fast and jittery in the store and super productive. That's what happens when you have cappuccino without any food in your stomach.
Oh, what happens to her? Oh, yeah. So that's what happens to me when I have one cup of
Yep.
one cup of coffee.
Yep.
Like regular when I have
Okay, tomorrow if we need to give her a lot of work to do, we're just gonna give her coffee. Coffee
Please
works well.
don't do that every day because my fingers are hurting her.
She's been pricing wool embroidery yarn all day long.
And it's not even done yet. Like, I haven't finished it. I finished half.
I know, I hate that.
I'm seriously, there's over 100 of them. She's writing down.
Like it looks exactly the same as it did.
Okay, I turn around, catch up a little bit more.
And I've done like
Let's see.
She was speaking about Friends, the TV show.
Yeah?
She suddenly reminded me of Phoebe, but more pretty.
Oh,
Phoebe from Friends.
Yeah.
what?
You look like
you do kind of look like Phoebe from Friends, only prettier.
Now what you meant?
Thank you. I don't know who that is.
Vikings these days don't watch good TV.
she's actually pretty. So
Yeah, I think we all cried.
Ursula. No, Phoebe is Ursula. Yeah.
It's hard to accept, but we have grown-ups these days that went even around in the 90s.
Yeah, that's a little on the scary side.
Mind blowing.
My friend's kid just graduated from high school. Like yep.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Like my legs.
Oh Jesus.
My feet are probably dying.
Let's see, Max. Let's see. Nella says, I hosted a knit in public event today. Oh, cool. Spent all evening trying to cake up yarn because there was something wrong with the skein. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Like yarn barf or something, or the skein that you get if you get those big long skeins anyway. When I was making this ball from one, for example.
Now, I know you
If,
like tyres.
so,
I know
my
tyres
gimbal's going
too,
nuts.
but this is
Focus, there we go.
ridiculously
Yeah, no, this is hot. I'm barefoot
Sorry,
already.
I'm just making Amber to cook.
No, but for sometimes they're
Remind her soon, I
like the yarn gets stuck in the middle when it's supposed to be running on the outside,
Still ridiculous.
and then it gets kind of hard to cake it. Let's see.
I
But
know, but
then you can actually try to flip the skein and see if that fixes it. Holy crap, that's getting hot.
That I put on because
Maybe next week you can try with a mirror image of the Oswald stitch with the plated edge. I like Bierspool. Bierspool stitch is also with the plated edge. My gimbal is going sideways. Oops. Sorry, hang on. The gimbal has been drinking mead.
Don't do that. Are you here tomorrow?
Okay, might be the heat. It's your fault.
Yes, this is everything.
sun off me.
Yes, yes.
If it's below 5%, most Vikings stay home, says Torben.
I would be dead.
I was dying.
Emerald says next week lace-like stitch. Okay, we can do Oslo with thin yarn. I know we can combine it. We will do the Bierspool stitch with thin yarn and it'll look lacy. Everyone will be so happy. You guys are just, I love the puzzled looks on your face when I talk geek. You like that one, Jose? Jose, do you like that one?
I drink cold water and I lonely.
Now they can hear you. What'd you say?
Yes, yes.
I drink the cold water.
You drank the whole bottle yourself.
I'm not sure anymore.
You're not sure? I think the mead is very popular here, Maria. Albert says, by the way, hi Greg and everybody. He just arrived home.
Oh, hello, welcome back.
Yeah. Oops, there we go. Sorry, I just lost my YouTube. There we go. I have to do this. Okay, so we'll try that. Lindsay says, caffeine do stupid things faster and with more energy. She's not wrong.
Can't we just tell the fire to go cold?
Let's see.
Die.
I gotta turn it this way so I can read. There we go.
I worship you. Die.
I can't stand the taste of coffee, says Ann Taylor. That I can't eat tiramisu. Sometimes tiramisu is really good, but sometimes it's a little, yeah. Garcia says, bye till next Saturday. Or have fun tonight. Amaro says, did Vikings drink before the raid? Loud and noisy. This is a good question. Did the Vikings drink before a raid? Loud and noisy.
Probably after the raid, when we're no longer having to worry about the hangover.
What do you think? Holger, did the Vikings drink before a raid? Always.
Well, true, but your coordination's kind
Karl, what do you have to say about that?
But what?
Did the Vikings drink before a
I
raid?
said that berserkers, 100%.
Probably, yes.
Berserkers,
Probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, they also did mushrooms, right?
It's counterintuitive because you fight better if you're sober. But soldiers at all times have had the tendency to have nerves. So you drink before you go into battle. That's just what I need.
Just enough? Just to get a comfortable buzz going?
Tamara, you're ready for go to the battle now.
You're going to battle? Yes.
I'm sure, but I think it was primarily
Two Spanish here are taking it. Okay, but then yeah, we are at 60 minutes, so we're gonna go. Oh, he also came home from the Hamar Middle Festival. How was Hamar? I missed that one. The medieval festival. Okay. Say goodbye, guys. Say thank you for the mead.
Thank you for the mead and bye for now. I'll tell stories next week and that is on my word.
Yep. Okay, we're getting you to tell a story. They don't mind repeats. Say thank you for the mead.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Okay. See you guys next week. End.